Condor Motorcycle Chalk. And I got this at Bike Week. I bought it at the Condor booth in Daytona Beach. And I had it shipped here. I just got back a few days ago from that adventure. And it's 3 months long. And the trailer, the toy hauler with the motorcycle, it was a blast. Had a great time. Put about 1,500 miles on the motorcycle in Florida in the nice weather. We had an enjoyable trip. And while I was walking around the Bike Week venue, I saw this Condor Motorcycle Dolly. And if you're not familiar with Condor, they make motorcycle chocks and tie-down stuff for your motorcycles. And they really have a nice product. I have their Condor chalk in my toy hauler and also in my 12-foot enclosed utility trailer for either of my other motorcycles here. And so they work really well, and they're really quality made. And so I bought their dolly. So I thought what I would do is do an unboxing and put this together. So let's get to it. Open the small box first and see what we got. Okay, so that's one of the brakes to hold it down. That's 2 of those. Sort of bracketry. Another one. That is some really super sticky packing tape. Okay, 2 more of these. Keeps it from rolling around when you don't want it to roll around. Part of the chalk. Pins and fasteners. These are the wheels, the dolly, for rolling it around. Looks like company again is Condor. Instructions and a advertisement. Some kind of a strap. Okay. Alright, let me score this away and I'll be right back. Alright. Put all the staples out finally. this is the aluminum setup. It is the ramp where the part the motorcycle sits on. Okay, so there's what we have. These are all the pieces. It's pretty obvious what all this is. Those go on there, the motorcycle rides up on this platform and you can push it around. So yeah, so I think it's going to be pretty neat. Let's get it put together. Okay, the first thing they want us to do is put the caster brackets on here and the stop brackets. So that this is the one for here because it's narrower. And then, so we'll need 4 of these, 3, 8, 16 bolts, some washers, and some nuts for that. So we'll go ahead and get that done. Edge again. Okay. It says that the optimum setting for this, and you have 6 choices here, is that when the bike is in it, this is as far forward as it'll go, but it doesn't make contact here. So, yeah. I'm going to try that setting, I guess. The bike that's going on this is pretty big, so. Alright. So you can control the length of this depending on where you bolt these. It could be short like this, but my motorcycles are all big, so I'm gonna make it as long as it can go. And if it needs shortening up, which I seriously doubt, I can shorten it up. But okay, so into out. It's free. No side stand. Okay, so it looks like looks like this is just about perfect under here. That's supposed to be as close to this as possible, but not touching. So I like that, and it's easy enough to get it in and out, I think. As far as our fit, yeah, it's pretty good. Looks like we could have maybe gone one hole shorter on it, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. But yeah, I could definitely take it up, move it forward one hole here and shorten it up. This time I have the bike off of it, I'll do that. So I don't know if you knew, in the past I have 3 motorcycles. I have a Yamaha XT250. There's a bunch of videos up of that. I have this Victory Vegas that's sort of all hot rodded out. It's pretty cool. Had Ryland Voss of Vic Shop do a bunch of performance work on it. That's pretty badass. And then I've got this Indian Chieftain, which there are also several videos up. But the other day I bought this. And this is a 1998 Honda Valkyrie, and it's kind of a classic, actually, kind of a cult following on these bikes. It has the flat 6-cylinder engine in it, and that's about 1,500 and change cubic centimeters, cc's, and right around about 95 horse, from what I understand. This bike, she's pretty rough. 16,248 miles on it, so it should be, I mean, mechanically it runs beautiful, starts beautifully, idles nice. It looks to me like it spent some time outside. It has some cosmetic signs of that. But what I intend to do with this bike is, stuff like this, where that's all sun cooked like that. It's a California bike too. It has the California emissions on it, so I assume it was California bike. And so what I'm planning to do with it is to, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. It's going to get fully restored, that's for sure. But do I want to restore it? It's this model here is what they call the GL 1500 CT Tourer, and the bike is supposed to have a plastic windshield on the front. That didn't come with it, and it's got a lot of screwed up stuff on it, basically. But it is sort of an icon because of essentially the Goldwing engine that's in it, and the Tourer has the plastic windshield, police style windshield, and these hard bags right here, which are pretty nice, really. I mean, decent size to them, and they got, nice positive latch on them. They're not quick disconnect. They're not quick removable like the Indian has. These are hard mounted and bolted on, and they're all factory stock. And then the Tourer also has the pill-in here for the passenger, and I only ride one up, so I don't have any passengers. So I'm gonna make this into a one-up motorcycle, and I'm kind of thinking, just cruiser style, bike. I thought about cafe racer style. I'm not so sure really. I want something that's still fairly comfortable to ride. I don't know what cafes, I don't think are that comfortable, but so I mean, it's going to get taken down pretty close to the frame, if not all the way to the frame, engine out, the whole bit, and it's going to get a total refurb, and and then we'll just see. I guess it'll just be it's a blank canvas right now. I guess it'll just go back together however it strikes me at the time. I don't really have any firm plans, no artist concepts or anything. It's got, you know, this, you know, essentially it's a bagger right now. But I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe, you know, shortening up this fender. The paint's shot on it, so it needs paint. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I have this idea of like candy apple red. You know, there's some pretty cool candy apple reds out right now that I saw on some of the recent cars. And there's one that's called Crystal Red Persuasion, which is a pretty neat looking color. Or kind of a metallic red candy apple, small flake. And then as far as the rear fender and all the lighting on the back and stuff, you know, a lot of that's probably going to change. So I don't know. I bought it strictly as a project because I like the iconic engine that's in it, and it's just the engine. It says everything. I mean, flat six opposing, you know, 3 cylinders per side. So it's pretty cruddy, and there's a lot of broken stuff on it, and a lot of goofed up crap. I think it spent some time outside. So I don't think whoever had it for a while, I don't think had a garage. So it looks to me like it's definitely done some time outside. You know, there's a lot of weird rust and stuff that you just wouldn't normally expect to see. So, and may have been a cover over it, but the paint, this black paint is pretty shot. So I'm gonna be asking for, like, does anybody know who does good motorcycle custom paint? I know there's probably some guys around here that may do it. I haven't had a lot of luck yet finding any. I could send it out, of course, ship the parts out. Chris Cruz down in Florida, I know, is an artist. And I don't know how busy he is or if he could do it, but I plan on getting in touch with him. And then I would probably just ship him the, you know, that once I figure out what's going to go on with the fenders, and then ship him the fenders and the, you know, the side covers and the tank, and strip all that stuff down and ship all that to him, because, and then the rest of it needs to be all cleaned, polished, parts replaced, various broken things fixed, and we've got a little electrical problem with the turn signals I'm trying to figure out right now. But I really haven't done much with it. I just got home from my trip, and I bought it sight unseen off the internet when I was on my trip, which is the first time I've ever done anything like that. Not sure I recommend that yet, but the reason I popped on it is because it's super low miles. It's 16,000 miles. You just don't see that on these. Most of these bikes have 50 to 80,000 on them. So, so this one here, 98, it's classic. I'm probably going to go with a Corbin seat, and I don't know what yet, but I'm thinking the frame the same color as the bike, you know. Yeah, so it'd be nice to find a local painter so I don't have to ship all this stuff, but if I have to, I will. So anyway, it's going to get a total teardown, and I intend to make videos of it along the way. So I have some things on order right now that that should be here, oh, I don't know, in a week or two. I ordered a motorcycle lift table, and I ordered some synchronizer gauges for vacuum gauges for the carburetors. This has 6 carburetors on it. That's a cool bike, man. It's iconic. It has I bought just a couple other odds and ends, a decent compression gauge and some things like that. But this thing starts great, and I don't believe there's any mechanical faults with the engine at all. I'm gonna really enjoy this project though, and hopefully I'm gonna make some custom stuff. I have to lay it out there. I'm gonna do some stuff on the lathe for it, and just gonna trick it out. I think it should be a completely different motorcycle when you see it finished up. I think it'll turn out pretty nice. I hope so anyway. So I mean the price was right on the bike. It was, you know, decent, sort of in the price range I was looking for. So it was a local dealership just north of here. So they had it on their website. So I snapped it up off of there, and yeah. So all right. Well, let me start it up for you so you see it start. I mean it's really a nice running bike. So the key over here on the right side, and there's neutral. It's got an enrichener on here, choke that, but it's the enrichening. It's not a really true choke. Wind up sending a lot of the stuff out for rechroming on it. So kind of when it's done, I kind of want it to be show bike quality. I mean, at least as far as I've never built a bike before, so I don't know that I'd say calling this building a bike. It's more of a rebuild than a bike, but I want to get some experience with this and just see what I can do. So. I'll take you along. I'm going to make videos the whole time, so check back. Turn the notification on if you want. They should start coming pretty quick. Like I say, the motorcycle lift and a few other things will be here pretty soon, so should be fun. I'll make a video putting that together too, and then we'll get down to going through this thing. Bit by bit, complete teardown. So, okay, well, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you came.